even though you say that, to be fair, I don't really view this as censorship.
Well, no, but it can be.
I understand it can be used that way.
And this is the conspiracy theorist in me. I'm not saying I want to cover. I don't want to cover the asses of certain channels.
Right.
I want to put this as so say we have these right-wing people that are like, they cry wolf all the time. They talk about how horrible YouTube is to them. Mm-hmm. Well, you flip the script. Are you still going to agree with it when they hit the left-wing channels? Right. It's like, I don't agree with this either way. It's just that I can see where anybody put in power that has an agenda can start censoring these platforms. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, does this affect other channels or other sites like BitChute or... Because YouTube...
No, see, that's the thing, is that no, there's been nothing about that at all. And so, and I think it's because, this goes back totally to that Project Veritas thing. Yeah. So, the reason I think that, so BitChute I know is not involved because they don't have advertisers on their site. I've not seen any ads on any videos. They do have a little dollar thing there that allows the user to sit there and donate, right, to the person. But I have not seen so far any ads. I could be wrong. The second thing is that I know Google has, this was, during the time of Project Veritas was a whole big thing. But Google had some immunity or whatever. Yeah. And I don't. Well, there's a little bit more to that, but if you go on Ted Cruz's channel, he actually has the whole video where he's interviewing the Google employee, and I feel like that will explain more about why the FTC and COPA are involved with this.
Someday, I don't know, I might get into some of my politics on the show, because I don't know if people ever wonder that, but because I'm trying to become as apolitical as possible, honestly, because of how toxic the political scene has been online, and because of the kind of image I put out as a, well, I'm saying I talk about self-improvement, and that's a very apolitical topic. There's good choices and there's bad choices, and there's and that's kind of how I view freedom of speech is, there's speech and sharing ideas, and then there's calling for violence and doing heinous shit and posting it on the internet. Right. And I do not, as long as it's not something like child pornography or some guy calling all his radical buddies to go and shoot up a shopping mall or, I understand YouTube taking that stuff down. Right. But we're at a point where people are paranoid about censorship because of what YouTube has rolled out the past few years. Right. But I think at this point, I would wait and see what happens with this before everybody loses their mind. Well,
everybody, yes, that's true. But there are already people, because of some of the reactionary, exaggerated stuff going on, people automatically think, like I did, that they're just going to get a flat-out $42,000 fine. You're fucked.
What we need to do, and if there are creators out there, one of the 3 viewers that is going to watch this, is really that worried about it, just sit and wait and see, And that's why you should call it a reactionary, is you react to the issue at hand. Right. The issue has not yet presented itself, and we need to try to coexist with this, and if it becomes an issue, then I think
we need to figure something out.
That's when the protests need to start, and need to be hard, when they start actually actively censoring people. Yes. But it's not happening. And you can't look for every little tiny thing that happens and go, oh, there's,
Well, yeah, but, so, as far as everyone reacting already, there are already people that are like, okay, I'm leaving. I'm sorry, I can't do this. Yeah. Right, because, like I said, they think they're going to get that $42,000 fine.
And maybe they'll come back later, but we can't
right.
get mad because someone else interpreted something wrong.
But that's what I understand that we can't get mad because someone else did that. But that's why I'm saying, like, go and read this stuff.
Yeah.
So,
I would definitely encourage that.